Hi everyone, my name is Girish Rao. Thanks for watching this video. This video was brought to you by Finxter Academy. A picture is worth 1,000 words. I live in North America. It's freezing out there. How do I convey this information in email or text? You got it. I use an emoji. You see this nice freezing emoji that I have? That is what I use to send, to tell what I mean to my friends and you folks out there. In 1998, a Japanese man named Shigetaka Kurita invented actually the emoji for a telecom company. He wanted to have something, a quick way to convey, 1,000 words. So hence the emoji, he invented emojis. Since then, emojis have taken a life of their own. I mean, you know it. Everyone uses emojis these days for all sorts of electronic communications. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you various ways to extract emojis from a text string. I jokingly call this first method the Sherlock Holmes method. It goes something like this. If you remove the obvious, then whatever remains, however impossible, are the emojis. Let me explain what I mean. So here's the list. We have the string list that emojis are embedded within the string list. So what we are going to be doing is using the regex library to essentially eliminate all the text within this string, and then what remains would be the list of emojis. And we use a find all method that is included with the regex package to do that. Let's see how this works in reality. This is my Python interpreter screen, and I'm going to be cutting and pasting everything into there to show you what I mean. So let's import the regex library first. Next, we compose our original string. Now we use the find all method. The beauty about the find all method is you just need to specify the regular expression that you wanted to use to operate on the original list, our original string list. And what this regular expression set is doing is, this is the caret character. This is the exclusion character. So what it is saying is essentially exclude everything that's specified after the caret character, exclude it from the original list and present whatever is left. So the \w character is actually all the text characters, alphanumeric characters. That's what the \w specifies, whereas the \space specifies all the white space characters. And then you have the comma and the punctuation characters, the period. So all it is saying, all this whole expression, regular expression set is doing is it is excluding the text, white space, and punctuation, so that all that remains is the emoji characters. Let's see if that works. And finally, so it should have extracted everything into this list, which we call new list. And there we see that all of the 6 emojis are extracted into the new list. In the second method, I'm going to show you how to explicitly extract the emojis from within text. This is slightly different and it's more elaborate than the first method. We use the 2 packages here. We use a regex package, which you're already familiar with, and the other package we use is the emoji package. The developers of the emoji package, what they did is this package is essentially emojis along with their descriptions. The emojis are the keys and the descriptions are done in 4 languages. We'll use the English language subset of it. So that's why we specify this EN. But what we do is we take all these emojis and we put it in a list. We do that using the map function, Python map function. So to let's see how to do. So all right, so the first thing we do is import all the packages that we need. Next, we form our string list that has emojis embedded within it. So what we are doing in this next step is we're going to be using the map function to create a iterable, a list iterable that we can kind of step through it and extract all the, use that to specifically target the emojis that are within this text string. So let's create the iterable next. So now we have the iterable. Now we are going to use the same thing, similar to what we did before. We import the regex library as the object called RE, and then we use the compile method this time first to compile a regular expression set, which we call. So remember, we extracted all the emojis from the emoji library. We are going to use that list to kind of construct, we are going to use the keys from within the dictionary to construct this list of emojis that we are going to now use as a regular expression to extract to specifically target the emojis within this text. So what we have done here is use the emojis iter as a iterable. So we step through each of the emojis and we put them in the list, the compilation list, we call it, the regular expression set. And then you're again familiar from the previous method, we use the find all, except that what we have done right now is created another object called the regex set. So we are going to use the find all method within that set to specifically target the emojis that we need to extract. So that extracts the emoji into a new list, which we, by the way, call new list again. So let's see if it extracted the emojis. Oops. So voila. So there we have it. So it was able to, a little more elaborate method, but it was still able to extract, explicitly extract. This time we explicitly extracted the emojis from our original string list. So to recap, for this method, we use the emoji library as well as the regex library. And we create a list of emojis. The list we call it the regular expression set. We create a list instead of using a text, excluding the text. We specifically target emojis that are within this list to extract from text, and we put it into a new list. So that's what we did in this few steps. In this third method, I use the edwardtools package. Edwardtools is basically it's an analysis tool. A lot of webmasters and people like that who want to analyze data, visualize data, they use the edwardtool package very commonly from within Python to analyze and extract data and to visualize the data. edwardtools has this emoji sub package within it, which kind of allows one to do analysis of how many emojis are there within text and things like that. So various statistics about emojis. So what we do is import edwardtools as ADV. Again, this is the same original list you have been seeing from before, from the previous two methods. And now look over here. There is just one method. It has an extract emoji method. From within the edwardtools object. So that's all you need. You do that, you pass in the original string, and it should, what it does is it outputs a dictionary, and the first the key emoji within the dictionary is what we need, will give us the list of extracted emojis from within this string. Let's see if that works. Just remember that the Edward Tools package is pretty huge, and underneath, under the hood, it imports regex and the emoji library, and it compiles and provides a whole bunch of utilities and stuff. So it's a pretty big package, so it takes a little bit of time to load when you import it. So just be aware of that when you use it. But it's a really neat package, and it has a lot of statistical tools and functions to find out real neat information about the data you're making it work on. So let's import. This is our original list. It is the same list as before. I'm just using the same list to keep it consistent and make sure that we are comparing apples to apples essentially. So just one method now. We use the Edward Tool extract method, extract emoji method, to extract the emojis specifically from the original list. So what we get is a dictionary, and within the dictionary there are various keys, the emoji key specifically, and the first item within the emoji key is what is the returned list. So let's see if we get the list at all. And voila, we get the original, the emojis that are embedded within the text. Thanks for watching this tutorial. This tutorial was brought to you by Finxter Academy.